Kia ora whānau, Skay here from 2KOTAH Strength and Conditioning. Just jumping online for a quick video, just to outline a few standards. We've just had the judges briefing or catch up and just confirmed a few movement standards and also made a couple of modifications here and there. So I'm going to go through them, or the main ones. So workout 1 is grip and rip. That's going to be at 2KOTAH S&C, the gym. Starting with beginners, I think the main movement there that a lot of people might not have done is our ring rows. So for the ring row, you will need to keep your legs straight. You can't bend your knees. Your heels will be in line with the anchor point of the rings. Basically the pull-up bar. There'll be a line on the ground that you can see, so that there's a standard way to do the ring rows for everybody, keeping it fair. We've also gotten rid of the wall walks. You will do a 5-meter bear crawl instead. And as we know, for any movements that we can't do, we can do a 10 burpee penalty. That's the beginners. So scaled. The key movements there, toes to ear is probably one some may not have done. On that one, we'll be hanging from the pull-up bar. And toes must rise above the hip joint, and then at the bottom your heels need to get behind that vertical plane. Wall walks, you'll do the scaled version. So if you're unsure of what a scaled wall walk is, check up on the CrossFit Open standards. So the latest version, there'll be a line on the ground. You'll start ahead of the line. You'll put your feet up on the wall, you'll move your hands behind the line, then back in front of it, and then the feet can come off the wall. Chest has to touch the ground each time. You will pull-ups, chin over bar, that's the standard, and you can take a 10 burpee penalty for any movement you can't do. And then the last division, intermediate. The key things here, pull-ups, your standard will be chest to bar, so just make sure you understand that. Your pull-ups are chest to bar. Your wall walks are the full version. If you're unsure what that looks like, check out the CrossFit Open standards, or the latest version of the CrossFit Open standards. The lines will be marked out. You'll see them when you get into the gym. Also, we've decided there will be no burpee penalties allowed for the intermediate division. You'll have to complete all the reps, all the movements as prescribed. Workout number 2. So workout number 2 will be moving up to the AC bars for the pool, and you'll be having a swim part to that workout. Key thing, no diving allowed in the pool. It is shallow, so we don't want any injuries. How that one will work, one athlete can start in the pool. You'll start with 2 hands on the end of the pool. On 3, 2, 1, go. Then you can start swimming or running through the water. You'll touch the other end, turn around, come back. If you're a real good swimmer and can do that underwater spinny thing, you're most welcome to try that. And then when you get back, you must tag your partner before they can go to their kettlebell and start the kettlebell movement. Yes, you can jump out of the pool and help with the kettlebell movement, just making sure that once the 3 minutes for that round is up, you must then begin another swim. So someone will have to get in the pool, being careful not to dive. And you will have to start that swim again, 2 hands touch the end. So you can't just run, jump in the pool and straight off. You've got to turn around, make sure you touch the end of the pool with both hands before you start your swim. And so on for all 4 rounds. Your workout number 3, burn and squirm, that's with our worm, our 2-man worm. So beginner divisions, beginner female, you will be using 6 kg wall balls instead. Beginner males, you will still use the worm. Beginner female, you will do squats with the wall ball instead of thrusters. And you will still do your burpees over a worm. So there will still be a worm in your lane. You'll still be able to burpee over that, but instead of picking it up and doing the thruster movement, you will have a couple of wall balls, and you will synchronize those wall balls. So synchronize the squat at the bottom and at the top when you're standing up again. Your burpees, you can step over the worm or jump over the worm. Both will be allowed. Scaled division, your worm thrusters, male you'll do 35 reps, female you'll do 25 reps. For the burpee you can step over or jump over. Intermediate, your worm thrusters, male you'll do 40 reps, female you'll do 30 reps. Your burpee over the worm will be both feet have to be off the ground at the same time. We are trying to synchronize that. It is lateral to the worm. Also synchronizing your burpee at the bottom as well for all divisions. Workout number 4, breathe and heave. This is our lifting one. This will be back at the gym. So how this one will work will be, first athlete jumps on the rower. You'll start, your bar will be empty, will be stripped back and empty. On 3, 2, 1, go, athlete 1 or athlete A will start rowing for their 1 minute. Athlete number 2 can go around and load the bar for their partner. That's cool. And then on the completion of that first minute, there'll be a 20-second transition between going from the rower to the lift. That'll just give time for the judge to note down your score and then move on to the next and follow you for the lift. On the lifting, it's the heaviest lift that you do in that minute that will be counted. So only one of the complex will be counted in case you do it 2 or 3 times. We're going to clean it from the ground first, then we're going to do a hand clean. Just being careful with that hand clean that you don't bounce off your thighs. You have to control it. And you have to stand up the hand clean completely before you can start your front squats. So you can't squat clean that hang clean. That will not count as a front squat. Okay, and then so once partner A has done their row and their lift, and we're into the 3rd minute of the workout, that's when partner B will jump in. They will do their row and their lift. Partner A will get back on, and so on and so on. So hopefully that helps, team. If you've got questions, please put them in the comments. Our team will try and get back to you and answer, just so that we don't have as many questions tomorrow. Otherwise, see you guys in the morning. Please check in, and hope you have a good rest. We'll see you bright and early in the morning. Ka pai.